Hello, it's early in the morning. Welcome to my shed again. It still looks the same whatever time it is. Reason I'm here today is because I had quite a random request last night, about midnight. Someone Instagrammed me and asked me to talk about slugs. Now, I don't really know why. I don't know a massive amount about slugs, but they asked me to. So, I thought I'd just have a quick 5 minutes talking about slugs. We get a lot of slugs here. It's a very damp area. Certainly today it's very damp. I only really ever noticed two types of slugs. There's the long black slug, and there's the little, I think you might call it a leopard slug or a tiger slug or something like that. That's sort of green and nice leopard-like. What I tend to do with them is either leave them alone, or if the chickens are out, I'll feed them to the chickens. What I don't do is pour salt on them. Now, apparently that's quite fun watching them, because they sort of shrivel up and steam and things like that. But there's always a chance that they can feel this thing. And as far as animals are concerned, what I tend to think is that we're all equal. So a slug's got things it's got to do on a day-to-day basis, in the same way I've got things I've got to do on a day-to-day basis. And who is it that decided that humans were more important than slugs? It's probably humans, isn't it? So I tend to leave them alone or use them as food. But then again, sharks eat people. So how would you feel if you were bred to be eaten by a shark? Probably not much, would it? You wouldn't be looking forward to that, would you? So yeah, maybe I ought to stop using them for food for the chickens. I don't know, that's got me thinking. And also, most people don't like slugs, do they? I wonder if slugs don't like people. How will we ever know whether they've got a thought? And because humans have decided that we're higher up in the hierarchy than most animals in general, I wonder if slugs think to themselves, I'm disliked. I'm a little bit like a politician or a senior civil servant. No one's really going to like me. So they just carry on and they're quiet. Maybe that's why they come out at night, so no one notices them. So it probably isn't that good a life for a slug. And they don't appear to have the same amount of respect or amazement as ants. People are amazed by ants, aren't they? You know, the weight that they can carry, the work that they do, the hierarchy that they have within the ant community. Slugs aren't really seen in that way. And maybe it's a shame. Maybe there's all sorts of little slug communities underneath my shed now. Maybe they're having a board meeting thinking, right, okay, you go out and eat some cabbage. You go out and just disappear up that wall, climb up that wall, see what you can find. Report back, and they could have a table like they used to have in the Second World War. You see it in Second World War films, don't you, when people have like pushers and they push things along a map to show where they are. There could be chief slugs doing that. How do we know they aren't? But by killing them, we're stopping them. We're stopping them in their slug destiny. So that's my slug thought for the day. It's really cool. I've quite enjoyed talking about slugs, really. I know it's largely nonsense, but any other requests, you can find me on Instagram. If you look up the words bored BMX, that's me. I'll go into why I'm called that in another time. I'm not bored any longer and I can't ride a BMX, but that's where you'll find me. Okay, thanks for listening. Hope I haven't bored you too much. It's only 5 minutes of your life, but have a lovely rest of the bank holiday. Thank you.